Was that was Red Fox had a lot of tax problems, right? Wasn't that another one of these celebrities that really?
It was all about the income tax.
Right. So he's had to sell.
I think he
had to sell his watch.
No one told him that you had to pay income tax, which is hard because when you start a corporation, like you and I always worked where they took the taxes out of the check
right away.
It's
God, thank God.
And it's like we know how stupid you are, so we're going to take the tax.
Yes.
If you get smart enough to have a corporation, you got to remember to pay taxes on it.
Yeah.
And I almost fucked up a couple of times. And I guess if you're from East St. Louis and you've never really seen somebody actually pay a tax.
Right.
Like the numbers runners didn't pay taxes, I don't think.
Yeah.
I think he forgot to ever pay taxes on like Sanford and Son. And they said you owe us $800 million.
Oh, my God. Yeah, that's
big tax bill.
That's fucking bad. Like Wesley Snipes was another one that just
I don't know who didn't tell him.
Decided, fuck it. And then he tried to pull that shit. I think everybody that gets nailed on taxes, they try to pull that shit. Well, you know, we were never supposed to pay taxes. If you look at the Constitution,
wasn't it 40 acres, 40 acres and a mule, and we don't pay taxes?
Yeah. Okay. You could, really research that in your jail cell. You'll be spending a lot of time in.
Blame it on the accountant too. That's the big thing.
The accountant is the other thing. I didn't know.
One accountant in L.A. that doesn't pay any taxes, and you're supposed to know that. You know?
I don't fucking. We had the first accountant, myself and Opie, got when we got back to New York and started making.
Did all that together.
We used to do like everything. We were Laverne and Shirley. The Opie.
Schlemazel, you owe us taxes.
Yeah. We were making. I think it was when we first got to New York. It was $145,000 a year.
Yeah.
And
a lot of money, man. When you come from working construction,
crazy.
All the money in the world, literally.
Dude, it was nuts. And we had to have our taxes done.
Right.
So. Opie goes, do you know anyone? I go, I know this guy. He comes up, he drinks at the bar my mom works at, and his office is downstairs from the bar.
Yeah, that's a great guy to get.
So we'll just go to him. It'll be awesome. And we go there, and his office is full of. He had this thing for clowns.
Oh, my God.
So there were clown pictures on the thing and stuffed clown animals.
All the great accountants have had that fetish.
Of course.
They all love clowns.
And we sat down there. I tell you one thing. We couldn't have been happier when we left that with the amount of money I think we made more money filing our taxes than we would have if we didn't file. This guy was brilliant.
He had loopholes.
Brilliant. I think it was about 2 years later, we get a little note from the Internal Revenue Service saying,
they don't fuck around.
No. Clown guy, no.
We have him in jail. He's in Leavenworth.
And then we
Next
go to
Wesley Snipes.
We go to consult with Clown Guy about this audit thing, and Clown Guy is dead. Clown Guy's dead.
Killed him.
Who killed Clown Guy?
Greg T. Nelson from Poltergeist?
Yeah, I think Clown. Yeah, right. He was sitting on.
Was it a hit? Our accountant's dead. Yeah, we figured.
Yeah, I think it helped us though.
Yeah,
like it was very hard to get records and stuff. And
with the comedians, a lot of people say, and this is not right if you're a young and upcoming comedian. You could write off anything because you could just say, I want to write a joke about it.
Right.
I bought an album. I bought Journey's first album. I want to write a joke about Journey. Have you ever seen their videos? And you can write anything. This jacket, I want to write a joke. And people do that, and they all end up.
And they end up
getting that letter.
Getting the letter.
They don't fuck around, man. The IRS does not fuck around.
There are certain things you can, because I know in broadcasting, especially doing a talk show, I need to do some research on video games. I talk about video games.
Grand Theft Auto.
I need a $7,000 computer. I need a fucking 4-foot wide monitor.
And then some guy in like the Men in Black suit. Says, listen, you can do it with a cheaper computer. We have people that can prove this to you.
Yeah. And, no, I know what
And you better have the cash. If you don't have the cash, they'll take you right from your job.
It is amazing the power that the IRS has in this country. People are afraid of the FBI and CIA and these government entities, Homeland Security. Are they going to do? The Internal Revenue Service is the most dangerous, powerful entity in the government that could fuck any citizen over without due process, without anything.
Because you know what? The government has to get their cut. That's the thing. Capone forgot that. You got to give them the cut the same way you give the cut to the guy who was a bookie.
Yeah.
They get their cut. Somewhere there's a guy in the FBI or CIA who goes to some corner in Nebraska and he gets his cut from some Mexican cartel. They get their cut. You don't give them their cut, guess what? You're gone.
You're gone.
It's run like a gang. It's run
It's
like the mafia.
run like the mob. The government's run like the mob. And if you don't think the Internal Revenue Service is that powerful, look at the criminals like fucking Capone, that they couldn't fucking get him on murder,
Al Capone,
extortion, everything with every other law enforcement agency. They didn't get shit on him.
Al Capone would drive in front of the police headquarters and shoot a guy. He would drive right up with a time gun and kill a cop. And like some accountant forgot to write the code name for a bet he won in 1948.
Right.
And he goes away for 11 years.
And that's it. He's in jail. He's murdered people, extortion, racketeering, everything. And then it's like, oh, yeah, you didn't carry the 5.
Yeah.
That's an issue. We got a problem.
Yeah, Wesley Snipes did not carry the 5 while he was doing The Art of War, Murder at 1600.
Yeah.
I mean, he cashed in. Wesley Snipes cashed the fuck in.
Hell
He made 52 movies in a row. And, you know, they target people like that. They go, he doesn't look like a guy who would pay his taxes.
You think that's what they do? They're like, we better look at this motherfucker.
If you get anybody's books and go over them, that's my biggest fear.
I think, right. It's like the sexual harassment thing.
Right.
You look deep enough, you're going to find some shenanigans.
Did you ever throw a drink in a broad's face? I don't know.
Might have.
Who's this woman? She
Might have.
Your second wife? Oh, who is it?
I was trying to get my
times, man.
my wife, who was soon to be my ex-wife, out of a bar one day.
Fuck cunt wife?
Yeah, the fuck cunt wife. It was a bar on Long Island.
That name for her?
And I didn't want her show. We were already like separated. The divorce hadn't gone through. But she insisted she was going to go. I was doing a gig that night.
Yeah.
Me, my brother, the band. We were fucking doing a gig. And my wife is there. Now, the gall of her to show up when I am singing in front of my girlfriend.
How dare you?
How dare you show up?
Trying to make money.
I'm singing love songs to my girlfriend from the stage. She was none too happy. Once she got a couple of shots of Jack Daniels in her.
You were separated at the time?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
We were separated. I was living with the girlfriend.
Oh, okay.
We were already choosing up sides.
I hear you.
And she decided she was just going to show up. She shows up, gets hammered drunk, starts calling my girlfriend a cunt, which, understandable.
I love that one.
Understandable. So I tried. Honestly, I wasn't trying to brutalize her, but just get her out of the bar.
Oh, so you touched her.
So I get my arms around her shoulder, and I start walking her out, and she's fighting the whole thing. We both, right by the door, fall down. Both fall. She falls a little further forward.
Oh, wow.
Head right into the cigarette machine.
Not good.
Just a great Huntington, Long Island Friday night. There's Anthony, and I'm just sitting there going, "Oh my God! If she wants to make a thing of this, she could say I threw her fucking into a cigarette machine
at that point."
But thank God she was. I think she was too drunk to remember.
Nothing
she fell
happened
into
at all?
a cigarette machine.
Nothing happened at all.
Nothing.
That is you.
I know. And now it's so many years later, it doesn't even fucking matter.
People forget.